Hello, everyone, and welcome to King University Basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee, on the campus of King University in beautiful Bristol, Tennessee. Starting lineup is first for the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. At center, that is number 3, Amy Solmer. At guard, a freshman, that is number 5, Tristan Berry. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Brooke Hendricks. At guard, a redshirt junior, number 15, Lanisha Lee. And at guard, a sophomore, number 24, Caroline Reese. The Warriors are coached by John Davis in his 11th season. He's assisted by Derek Forrester and Brianna Richardson. And here's the starting lineup for your King University Tornado. First at guard, a senior, number 1, Allie Golden. At guard, a junior, number 4, Trinity Lee. At guard, a junior, number 10, that's Kiki Samsel. At guard, a junior, number 11, Raleigh Fritz. And in the middle at center, a junior, number 24, Julie Ford. Josh Thompson is the head coach in his 10th season. He's assisted by Whitney Mitchell. Welcome, everybody. James Fisher on the call today for the Tornado Sports Network. Coming into today's matchup, a repeat of last night's two teams. If you were with us, you saw the Tornado come away with a 93-41 victory. So that'll make the Warriors' record now 1-3 overall and in conference. The Tornado are now 2-1, 1-1 in conference. So here's the tip. Somer and Ford. And Ford actually hit that one, but that's Hendricks able to control it. The Warriors will start off with the ball and a drive right to the basket. Kick out. And let's see if they try to feed it down to Somer a lot more than they did last night. Pull-up jumper is no good. The miss by Lee. These teams facing off for the second time in less than 24 hours. And if you're a Warrior fan, you're hoping for a much better performance, as King was more than able to double them up last night in their best game of the season. Shot clock winding down. They'll have to do something here. 3, 2, 1, put it up. And a prayer. They're going to call, they're going to call a shot clock violation, as Kiki really had no choice but to try to just put something up there, unable to hit the rim. So that'll give it to the Warriors. No score here, opening minutes from Bristol. Again, we thank you so much for tuning in. Got another doubleheader with Southern Wesleyan today on the Tornado Sports Network. Good trap there and an excellent steal. Samsel to the basket with the left hand for the opening bucket. So Samsel gets things going. A great trap at half court leads to the steal and the fast break bucket. Another great trap, this time using half court to kind of cause that third defender, and it goes out of bounds off the scores table. Tornado basketball after the turnover. See Julie Ford getting the start today for King, as we saw last night. Jada Owens went down with an ankle injury, and she's not playing today, as that turnover will give it to the Warriors. A whistle, and the shot clock never started, so we'll need to get that sorted out. Probably hard to know exactly what it was down to at this point. They're going to say 18 seconds to be put on the shot clock. Substitution in for the Warriors. Out comes Hendricks in. That's number 20, Sasha Schoenborn. chance of defense come up from the Tornado bench. And they actually put 24 on the shot clock. I'm not sure where they got that from, but okay. Sommer drive to the basket, rolls around a couple times, no good. Ford with a big rebound. Here come the Tornado. Out on the wing, open three for Fritz. Yow! Klinko's its way back out of there, no good. And shot clock. It reset a little bit, but did not function properly. So substitution for the Warriors is back in comes Hendricks. Checking out Caroline Reese. And Hendricks will inbound after just checking back in. Got about a minute break there. I'll put 28 on the shot clock. So hopefully we can get that all worked out. This leads to a couple stops in play already. King pressuring again, and yes, it leads to another turnover. Trinity Lee with the steal this time. They feed it down to Ford, and she might have got away with an extra step, but she'll get the bucket. 4-0 Tornado. Full court pressure, and that's over the top. Nicely done. Sommer with the layup, and there's their first basket of the day. And it looks like we're going to get a fresh 5 as I was looking at the bench, and here goes an easy layup for Kiki Samsel. Nice cut by her. And same play, nearly identical. Sommer down the floor, but she misses a layup this time. Last touch, Warriors. And indeed, here comes the second team for the Tornado. Jada McKinney, number 3. Number 5, Brown Dunbar. 21, Caroline Harville. 23, Lexi Campos. And double zeros, Desiree Bates. The new team in, and Bates right to the basket for the layup. King's been able to get to the basket at will early going here. See if that continues. And another wide open. Defense unable to get back again. Schoenborn can't connect. Got a little bit of a bump there. No call. So they weren't back initially, but then they did make it back. It slipped and fall. That'll turn it over. Hendricks with the layup. No good. And then King can't come up with the rebound, out of bounds. Warriors will inbound under their own goal, 25 on the shot clock. Tornado back in a zone defense. Three-pointer is no good from Hendricks. Campos with the board and has it stolen from behind. Pull-up jumper for Hendricks, yes. Her first basket of the day for Brooke Hendricks, sophomore from Tiger, Georgia. Going to reach in foul, our first of the day. They'll call that one on Hendricks, her first. Couple subs in for the Warriors now. Number 11, Haley Morrison, and number 2, Diamond Ellison. Let's get a look at Coach Thompson there on the bench. Deep two-pointer for Harville, and she nails it. Good looking jump shot there from Caroline. Swing around the perimeter, back down low. Pull-up jumper, no good from Ellison. King will push it back up. Campos thought about a deep three, will drive to the basket, last touch Warriors. And with an even 5, will we have our media timeouts? Yep, I think that's what they're indicating now. Yeah, media timeout, 5 minutes to go here at King University Basketball, presented by the City of Bristol, Tennessee.
Slow roasted roast beef, turkey, and premium Angus beef, sliced fresh every day. Jamocha shakes and more. Get yours at Arby's of the Tri-Cities, your neighborhood restaurant. With deep roots in our region, Arby's is committed to strengthening its commitment to the Tri-Cities and investing in the surrounding areas. Arby's, great food and great neighbors supporting the Tri-Cities community. Arby's, we have the meats.
Insist on quality crafted rubber parts when you need to seal and protect. Steel Rubber Products has been making the highest quality restoration rubber parts for generations. From factory fit replacements to custom and universal, Steel Rubber has the rubber parts you need for your classy car, truck, RV, or boat. Spend more time restoring and less time searching for parts. For a free catalog, call or log on to steelrubber.com. Steel Rubber Products, quality crafted rubber parts and weather stripping.
It's a lot easier. Have my headset there. Yeah. King University Basketball presented by the City of Bristol, Tennessee. Back here, as you get a look inside the Warrior huddle, as they're maybe a little slow to get back on the floor, but that's okay. Tornado will have it under their own basket, 20 on the shot clock, and an even 5 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Starters back in for King. Turnaround jumper from forward, gets a very soft roll for that, and the basket is good. Julie with 4 points to lead the way so far. Getting the start today in the place of Owens, and making the most of it so far. Allie almost had a steal there. It looked like King has stepped up the pressure and causes the shot clock violation. They feed it down low, back out again. Golden open on the wing for 3, no. Long rebound, Schonborn will push it. That toss nearly got away, but it was tipped, so it's not over and back. Down to 8 on the shot clock. That shot up, no good from Morrison. Foul called on Morrison, her first. As Treasure Lone checks in for the Warriors. Over a wide open Fritz for 3, nope. Can't connect on that one. The King 0 for 3 so far from three-point land, but enjoying a 12-4 lead. Schoenborn tried to get towards the basket, gets a shot up, air ball up ahead to Lee for the, I was going to say an easy basket, but misses the layup, last touch Tornado. And King will play full court press this time. Hendricks and Shomar check back in for the Warriors. Trap at half court, and they're going to not be able to get across half court in time. Knew it was going to be close. Anytime you trap like that, it makes things very difficult to get across in 10 seconds. So probably not yet, but we're going to start to see maybe some fatigue factor into the second half. As I mentioned, these two teams played at 5 o'clock last night. And there's a three-pointer by Samsel, no good. Ford, yeah, going to get guilty of the push-off. That is Julie's first foul. First team foul. So that'll turn it over to the Warriors. Julie not happy about that one, but yeah, it was the right call. Get full court pressure by the second team. We've seen this over the years from Coach Thompson. He's doing it today. There's a reverse layup, no good. Last touch, Tornado. Campos, Harville, Dunbar, McKinney, and Bates back in for King. Officials talk it over momentarily, and they say, yep, that's the right call. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Double team, Somar back out to Hendricks for three. She nails it. Brooke Hendricks with 5 of the 7 Southern Wesleyan points. Stolen away. Fast break. And the layup is good. Nicely done by Diamond Ellison for the 2. All of a sudden we got a one-possession ball game. Reach-in foul on the Warriors. Fouls on number 22, Treasure Lone. And she will check out. Back into the ball game comes number 5, Tristan Berry. 3 fouls now on the Warriors. Ten on the shot clock. Nice move to the basket, back out. Open Campos for 3, no. Might have liked to see McKinney go ahead and make that drive to the basket, because three-pointers are just not falling today for King. Now 0 of 4. That three-pointer no good by Ellison. Bates for 3, no. Going to be an offensive foul called on Jada McKinney, fighting for the rebound. That will turn over to the Warriors as well. We've seen a couple of those today. Entry pass denied. Back to Somar. Can't finish with that one. King does not have the numbers on the. Oh, they not seeing the whole floor there. Dunbar had an open Harville underneath the basket. Couldn't see her. And about a 5-second differential shot in game clock, so they can't hold for the last of the first period. Quick shot up, whistle. That was away from the basketball. So the foul was away from the ball. The basket's good. And they get the ball again. Not seen that one before. Starters back in for Coach Thompson as we're tied at 12. And Southern Wesleyan chance to take the lead. They can't do it. Here comes Golden on the fast break. 2-on-2. She'll pass. And there's a double dribble. Looked like it might have been a reach-in foul there, but we'll say double dribble, and that will turn it over. Or you can see on the McAllister's Daily instant replay. Intercepted by Ford. There's enough time. They don't have time to set it up. Allie drives and puts a shot up. Yes! That shot is good. So a frantic into the first period gives the Tornado a 2-point lead. This is King University basketball presented by the City of Bristol, Tennessee.
King University basketball is presented by the City of Bristol, Tennessee. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready.
The places we call work and home are starting to look more and more alike. When you could live and work anywhere, why not make it somewhere extraordinary? Where the air is fresher, your paycheck goes further, and at up to 10 gigabits per second, the internet is some of the fastest in the country. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready. Start your next chapter at bristolisready.com.
Slow roasted roast beef, turkey, and premium Angus beef, sliced fresh every day. Jamocha shakes and more. Get yours at Arby's of the Tri-Cities, your neighborhood restaurant. With deep roots in our region, Arby's is committed to strengthening its commitment to the Tri-Cities and investing in the surrounding areas. Arby's, great food and great neighbors supporting the Tri-Cities community. Arby's, we have the meats.
King University basketball presented by the City of Bristol, Tennessee. Got a good one here early from Bristol. The Warriors with a 2-point deficit heading into the second period with 12 points. They scored more today than they did the entire first half last night. So, had to be happy with their performance so far. Golden, deep three-pointer, no good. She had that basket at the buzzer to give King a lead, but it was not a pretty first period. 0 for 6 from downtown for King in the first. A foul. I think they're going to call that one on Ford. Indeed, that's her second. And with the injury to Owens, foul trouble on Ford is definitely not a good thing. First shot up and no good from Ellison. Diamond, the sophomore from Columbus, Mississippi, 1 of 2 at the line. Southern Wesleyan did not lead last night, down by 1 in this one. Drive to the basket and right over the head of Ford. The pass from Lee, turnover. Gives it back to the Warriors. Full court pressure. Amy Somar will drive to the basket. Can't connect on that one. There's Fritz for 3. There's the first one. King finally connects from downtown, now 1 of 8. Right through the hands of Reese, out of bounds. Turnover will give it to the Tornado. Substitutions now for King. Brianna Dunbar back in there. And we see Maddie Denton for the first time today. Lanisha Lee back in for Southern Wesleyan. As Diamond Ellison checked out. Let's see what King tries to do here. Nice backdoor cut. I was going to say and 1, but Kiki couldn't connect, but she will head to the line to shoot 2. First foul shots of the day for King. Can't hit that one. Kiki, the junior from Louisville, Kentucky. Played very well last night, 15 points in the victory. She's got 5 today. Right to the hands of Samsel. Freebie gift on that steal. To the basket, no good from Samsel. She tried to drive the lane, made a nice play. Just couldn't connect. Another steal. This time Dunbar has it. Looks ahead, Golden. Run the floor for the fast break. And that's going to make a timeout called by Coach John Davis for Southern Wesleyan. Let's see. 30-second timeout called, so we'll stay right here with them. Let's take a quick look at the upcoming schedule for the Tornado. After today, they will head down to Erskine University on Tuesday, a game down there in Due West, South Carolina. Then back here on Thursday against Converse. Conference action there. So you can also see the full Tornado on tap schedule on your screen right now. A lot of big games coming up, not only in basketball, we got cross country, swimming. We got swimming going on today even. Wrestling as well, and then men's volleyball in this shortened, condensed sports season. Everything's kind of going on at the same time. But got a good one here so far. Really completely different than the game we saw last night, at least so far. The King just dominated on both ends of the floor, and it's quite a different story today. A good timeout called by John Davis there as game started to get a little, the lead a little bit bigger than 7 points, but we'll see how the Warriors respond. Full court pressure again by King. They kind of back off a little bit, see if they trap at half court. Nope. That three-pointer, no good from Barry. The putback is good, though. Second chance point for Schonborn. There is a whistle and a foul. Tristan Berry guilty of the foul, her first. Substitution for both squads. Golden and Samsel out. McKinney and Fritz in for Tornado. Reese out. Sommer out. Schonborn and Morrison both in for the Warriors. That turnover will give it back to Southern Wesleyan. A little more pressure that time. Warriors able to handle it. Pull-up jumper, no good from Barry. And Dunbar tracks down the rebound. Pull-up jumper, a little bit of contact, no foul. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. Maddie Denton put the rebound in, put back for two. Right to the basket, no good on the layup from Hendricks. Trinity Lee's got a 2-on-1, and she will pull up instead. Three-pointer is no good beyond a Dunbar. Shot clock winding down. Three in the corner is good. Tristan Berry able to connect on that tray. There's an answer on the King end. Jada McKinney from downtown. just barely got across the line in time. All the way to the basket, and no foul called. So that turnover will give it back to King, and a whole new squad will check in. A mixture of starters and bench players. So we got Allie Golden, Lexi Campos, Kiki Samsel, Caroline Harville, Desiree Bates, the fresh 5 on the floor for King. Samsel for 3, no. Big time rebound by Campos. Harville with a nice move, and she'll find the open Bates, drive to the basket. Shot is good. Great ball movement that time by the Tornado. And now they will press. Nearly knocked away. That ends up, yeah, Warriors will have it. No, it keeps going back and forth. Turnover will give it to King. It's out of bounds. And that should be our immediate timeout. Nobody's indicated yet. Okie doke. Golden wide open for 3. She'll take it and can't connect. Maybe a little too deep on that offering. Here's a 3-pointer up and a little short by Lone. 2-on-2 break, and the blocking foul is called. Defender was never set. Foul called on Treasure Lone. As you can see, the McAllister's Daily replay, the tail end of that play. So Samson will head to the line again to shoot 2. First shot is good. Tristan Berry checking back in for the Warriors a second ago. And Lanisha Lee checking out. Both shots good for Samsel. Lead pushed up to 11. There's a nice drive to the basket, and the layup is good. Essence Sims for 2. Her first basket of the day as Allie gets right to the basket for the layup. Cut right through the defense there, and that is traveling. Turnover will give it back to King under their own basket. There's another travel will get the ball right back to him. As Desiree took a few steps before the dribble, and you can't do that. Diamond Ellison checking back in a moment ago for the Warriors. Basket is good. That one from Ellison. She's got 5 points now. Whistle away from the ball. I'm going to call it charge. Foul is on Golden, her first, team second, and again, 5 in, 5 out. So now it's Ford, Dunbar, Lee, Fritz, and McKinney in there for the Tornado. Another travel. So, seen about 4 of those in the past minute or so. Coach Thompson mixing up starters and bench players, try to keep his troops fresh today. You knew that would be important. Ford with those 2 fouls. With the back away, very difficult shot, unable to connect. Ten on the shot clock. They will put up a 3 and can't connect from Schoenborn, and they're going to be it's a loose ball foul on the Warriors. Foul's called on Essex. Tongue tied on that one. Sims with the foul. Fritz for 3, nails it. Big time shot by Riley, pushes it back up to 12. Last 2 minutes of the first half. Nice little hesitation there. Drive to the basket, shot no good from Ellison. This time it's over to the left side. This 3 is nothing but net. Jada McKinney. She's got 2 of those today. King starting to heat up from downtown, now 4 of 14. Make it 5 of 15. Who's right down the floor for the layup is Sims again. Essence Sims. Oh, man. Foul, and she will head to the line as, again, Jada McKinney was left all alone. There, as you see on the McAllister's Daily Instant Replay, the foul leading to these foul shots. McKinney wide open on the left wing. Dunbar unable to see her, but she does head to the line. She'll be shooting 2. Tristan Berry with the foul a moment ago. One or 2 at the line. Last minute of play here in the first half. Kings has extended it to 14 points. Treasure Lone and Brooke Hendricks checked in a moment ago for the Warriors. Berry and Schoenhorn out. And getting started right away. That's Hendricks for 3. She's got double figures, 11 points now. Fritz from the left side, good. Riley Fritz, she's got 9 points now. And shot clock is turned off. Let's see if the Warriors hold for the last shot. No, they do not. That 3 is up and no good. Let's see if King has enough time. They'll put it up, and it was in time, but no good from Fritz. And that will do it for the first half. King with a nice little finish there, pushing the lead up to 14. We'll take a little bit of a break here and be back on the other side. This is King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee.
If you've never visited McAllister before, I 100% suggest you do, because you're going to be treated like family and the food you receive is going to be top notch. I just love being able to sit down with the guests and chit chat with them about anything. We care about them as a guest and also as a friend at the same time.
Masters Entertainment Group is now offering live event streaming. Masters Entertainment Group's live streaming division can cover your event with a professional and experienced crew to give your event worldwide coverage. Don't miss out. Contact Masters Entertainment Group today. Slow roasted roast beef, turkey, and premium Angus beef, sliced fresh every day. Jamocha shakes, root beer floats, and more. Get yours at Arby's of the Tri-Cities, your neighborhood restaurant. With deep roots in our region, Arby's is committed to strengthening its commitment to the Tri-Cities and investing in the surrounding areas. Arby's, great food and great neighbors supporting the Tri-Cities community. Arby's, we have the meats.
The places we call work and home are starting to look more and more alike. When you could live and work anywhere, why not make it somewhere extraordinary? Where the air is fresher, your paycheck goes further, and at up to 10 gigabits per second, the internet is some of the fastest in the country. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready. Start your next chapter at bristolisready.com.
It's important that your car's chassis and undercarriage are well protected from the elements. NH Oil Undercoatings is the industry leader in technologically advanced, solvent-free, non-toxic, non-hazardous vehicle protective coatings. Don't wait until you have a structural failure or fail a safety inspection. Minimize auto corrosion damage and maximize protection for your investment with NH Oil Undercoatings. NH Oil Undercoatings. When it comes to auto corrosion prevention, we've got you covered.
Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Sometimes to get the job done, you have to get down low and go under. Easy to do with the Magic Creeper. Nothing's easier and more efficient than the patented Magic Creeper. Maneuver easily over any surface with limited wear and tear. Small objects are no obstacle. All with zero ground clearance and giving you 4 to 5 feet of travel. And with no weight limit, it can help move heavy objects. Visit MagicCreeper.com to get exclusive pricing and free shipping.
Go deep inside every automotive system with Tech Garage. From engines to braking systems, from fuel injection to suspension and more, our team has it covered. Learn how your car works and what to do when it doesn't. Join ASE certified master technician John Gardner and his Tech Garage team every Saturday. There's no show like Tech Garage presented by RockAuto.com. And it's only on Motor Trend, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern and Pacific.
If you have a classic car that needs modern sound but with a flashback look, then Custom Auto Sound is the place to turn. Custom Auto Sound has been handcrafting OEM-style radios since 1977, and today they have systems for over 400 makes and models of classic cars. Custom Auto Sound units also offer modern convenience options such as iPod and USB docks, as well as Bluetooth connectivity. Whatever you drive, a Custom Auto Sound radio will make it come alive.
Spending time outdoors has never felt more valuable. Whether it's exploring nature or relaxing in your yard, let's do it responsibly. Before going out, check for closures and fire restrictions. Practice social distancing, even when outside and on the trail. Back at home, if burning yard debris, keep your pile small. And no matter where you are, be sure to properly extinguish any outdoor fire. Drown, stir, drown, feel. We're all in this together. Help keep our safe places safe.
There's a certain connection that a driver has with their automobile relative to sound.
The Borley exhaust brings an aspect to your vehicle that it did not leave the factory with.
It puts a sense of soul into something that a lot of exhaust manufacturers try to achieve with no success.
What we really build here is excitement. And we guarantee it for 1,000,000 miles.
Insist on quality crafted rubber parts when you need to seal and protect. Steel Rubber Products has been making the highest quality restoration rubber parts for generations. From factory fit replacements to custom and universal, Steel Rubber has the rubber parts you need for your classic car, truck, RV, or boat. Spend more time restoring and less time searching for parts. For a free catalog, call or log on to steelrubber.com. Steel Rubber Products, quality crafted rubber parts and weather stripping.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media,
many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Masters Entertainment Group is now offering live event streaming. Masters Entertainment Group's live streaming division can cover your event with a professional and experienced crew to give your event worldwide coverage. Don't miss out. Contact Masters Entertainment Group today.
The places we call work and home are starting to look more and more alike. When you could live and work anywhere, why not make it somewhere extraordinary? Where the air is fresher, your paycheck goes further, and at up to 10 gigabits per second, the internet is some of the fastest in the country. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready. Start your next chapter at bristolisready.com.
It's important that your car's chassis and undercarriage are well protected from the elements. NH Oil Undercoatings is the industry leader in technologically advanced, solvent-free, non-toxic, non-hazardous vehicle protective coatings. Don't wait until you have a structural failure or fail a safety inspection. Minimize auto corrosion damage and maximize protection for your investment with NH Oil Undercoatings. NH Oil Undercoatings. When it comes to auto corrosion prevention, we've got you covered.
We discovered McAllister's way back when my husband and I were still dating. It's so nice to be able to just hop on the app, order our favorites, enjoy our McAllisters at home. It's awesome. Especially two working parents with two young kids. It is so fresh and it feels okay feeding it to my children weekly.
Sometimes to get the job done, you have to get down low and go under. Easy to do with the Magic Creeper. Nothing's easier and more efficient than the patented Magic Creeper. Maneuver easily over any surface with limited wear and tear. Small objects are no obstacle, all with zero ground clearance and giving you 4 to 5 feet of travel. And with no weight limit, it can help move heavy objects. Visit MagicCreeper.com to get exclusive pricing and free shipping. Slow roasted roast beef, turkey, and premium Angus beef, sliced fresh every day. Jamocha shakes, root beer floats, and more. Get yours at Arby's of the Tri-Cities, your neighborhood restaurant. With deep roots in our region, Arby's is committed to strengthening its commitment to the Tri-Cities and investing in the surrounding areas. Arby's, great food and great neighbors supporting the Tri-Cities community. Arby's, we have the meats.
Go deep inside every automotive system with Tech Garage. From engines to braking systems, from fuel injection to suspension, and more, our team has it covered. Learn how your car works and what to do when it doesn't. Join ASE certified master technician John Gardner and his Tech Garage team every Saturday. There's no show like Tech Garage presented by RockAuto.com. And it's only on Motor Trend, Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. Eastern and Pacific.
If you have a classic car that needs modern sound but with a flashback look, then Custom Auto Sound is the place to turn. Custom Auto Sound has been handcrafting OEM-style radios since 1977, and today they have systems for over 400 makes and models of classic cars. Custom Auto Sound units also offer modern convenience options such as iPod and USB docks, as well as Bluetooth connectivity. Whatever you drive, a Custom Auto Sound radio will make it come alive.
There's a certain connection that a driver has with their automobile relative to sound.
The Borley exhaust brings an aspect to your vehicle that it did not leave the factory with.
It puts a sense of soul into something that a lot of exhaust manufacturers try to achieve with no success.
What we really build here is excitement. And we guarantee it for a million miles.
Masters Entertainment Group is now offering live event streaming. Masters Entertainment Group's live streaming division can cover your event with a professional and experienced crew to give your event worldwide coverage. Don't miss out. Contact Masters Entertainment Group today.
The places we call work and home are starting to look more and more alike. When you could live and work anywhere, why not make it somewhere extraordinary? Where the air is fresher, your paycheck goes further, and at up to 10 gigabits per second, the internet is some of the fastest in the country. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready. Start your next chapter at bristolisready.com.
What we saw last night, Southern Wesleyan with a much better effort. The game was pretty much over at halftime last night. They were just in too big of a hole, and King never really let their foot off the gas. And today a different story, and I believe here in the second half we'll really start to see some tired legs, as less than 24 hours since these two teams played last. One of the oddities of this condensed sports schedule this year, teams playing on back-to-back nights, in this case in the same location. Yeah, good look there to Coach Thompson. He was very happy with his team's performance last night, and more than likely happy with what he's seen so far in the half. See a good look right there at Coach John Davis as well on the Warriors bench. And again, he's probably much more happy after the first half today as he was compared to last night. A little over 30 seconds left, and don't forget, as soon as this one wraps up, we'll take about a 30-minute break in between games and have the men's contest here from Bristol. Again, same two teams that played last night. We'll tip it off again, and looking forward to that one, as the men did not play their best game of the season, and we'll look to try to get a victory, at least salvage this doubleheader. But we got second half action here first for the ladies, as we're just about ready to go here. James Fisher on the call for you guys today. Peyton, I would say he has the day off, but he's actually covering swimming for us today on the Tornado Sports Network, so he's making me do my job all by myself. That's okay. Warriors were start off with the basketball, working from right to left on your screen. Pleasure to have you guys back with us again. Double team, actually a triple team there on Somer, And a long three-pointer, nothing but backboard. Jump ball is called, and it will go to the Tornado. Starters back in there for both squads. And I mentioned the first half, Julie Ford getting the start for the Tornado in place of the injured Jada Owens. Had a kind of a freaky little accident last night where Amy Sommer fell on her ankle, and she's on crutches today. Hopefully she'll be okay. The Tornado toss that one out of bounds. Probably not how they wanted to start the second half. They will start off with pressure. Ford able to knock the ball away. Lee gets the steal. She's on the ground, and timeout called by the Tornado bench to prevent the turnover, jump ball, or travel. We're going to say that's immediate 30-second timeout, but then he said immediate timeout as well, so I'm not sure what to say. We'll just say this is King University Basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee.
King University Basketball, presented by the City of Bristol, Tennessee, is brought to you by Arby's. We have the meats. Slow roasted roast beef, turkey, and premium Angus beef, sliced fresh every day. Jamocha shakes and more. Get yours at Arby's of the Tri-Cities, your neighborhood restaurant. With deep roots in our region, Arby's is committed to strengthening its commitment to the Tri-Cities and investing in the surrounding areas. Arby's, great food and great neighbors supporting the Tri-Cities community. Arby's, we have the meats.
The places we call work and home are starting to look more and more alike. When you could live and work anywhere, why not make it somewhere extraordinary? Where the air is fresher, your paycheck goes further, and at up to 10 gigabits per second. The internet is some of the fastest in the country. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready. Start your next chapter at bristolisready.com.
Welcome back, King University Basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee. Impromptu media timeout. Ford gets it on the block, and they're going to call the offensive foul. Coach Thompson, none too happy with that. He's going to walk down the sideline and give the official a piece of his mind. That's Julie's third foul. And he's still, although Coach is smiling as he's doing it, so can't be too bad, right? Warriors trying to get back in this one. There's a floater, and it will, oh my. It rolled every piece of that rim around before it falling out. Shot by Reese. No good. In the corner, Samsel can't connect from downtown. Ford with the board, and was falling away from the basket. Unable to connect on that one. Three-pointer up and off the backboard. No rim for the shot by Lanisha Lee. Trained it right to the basket for the layup. Nicely done there. First basket for either team here in the second half. That shot rejected by Ford on the offering by Amy Sommer. Stay with the Warriors. As substitutions in for the Tornado. Caroline Harville and Brianna Dunbar check in. They call a foul on Samsel. So a little bit of bickering back and forth. Call. Samsel knocks that one away and then gets the steal. And she will take it up for, no. Needs to go up strong with that one, but probably Fritz there for the rebound and putback. Full court pressure by King. They'll trap across half court, wide open. Reese will lay it in there for an easy two. Bit of a breakdown on the defensive end that time. Had a nice trap going, but there's a three by Lee, no good. Harville with the rebound, and she's falling away from the basket. Back over to Lee. Trinity gets the basket that way. Just 4 points for Trinity so far today. To be quite honest, King has not really needed her to do much scoring. 10-second backcourt violation there. And I believe we got a fresh five in for the Warriors this time. Kiki Sampson will check out, and Jada McKinney in for King. And I'll get all five of the words in a minute. There's Fritz for three. Yes. Big time three-pointer there for Riley. She's got 9 points now. In for the Warriors, Ellison, Somer, Schoenborn, Sims, and Lone. As Harville collects the rebound after that miss. Riley with a pull-up jumper, no. Loose ball eventually. I was going to say Trinity had it for a second, loses it out of bounds. As Allie Golden and Desiree Bates will check in for King. Again, pressure by King. Desiree nearly steals that one away, and we'll have a jump ball called, and it will stay with King. Action right here in front of the scorer's table. Swings around the perimeter, back over to Schoenborn. No shot travel. Tornado with the ball. Lead pushed up to 21. 5:51 to go here in the third period.
Don't reach. Down, get your hands on the ball.
Bates, baseline drive back out. Thought about a three. To the basket, shot. Looked like the shot was blocked, but they're going to say it was some contact underneath. Maybe we get, yep, there's the McAllister's Daily instant replay. That, I'll be honest, that looked pretty good. But there was all the foul called on Diamond Ellison. Her first. Shooting two for the Tornado, Brianna Dunbar, the freshman from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Like what we've seen so far from the freshman pair of Dunbar and McKinney. Stepping up in a big way, and here's Lexi Campos going to check in for the shooter.
Take care of the ball. We need hard cut. Let's go, hard cut.
Open three and is good. Treasure Lone with the three-pointer, and got to get the basketball. So rolled back behind the basket.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up.
Caroline was calling for it. Down low, can't get it to her. That three, no good by McKinney. Offensive rebound back out to Allie for three, no. Ball bounced off the top of Caroline Harville's head. And that will be our media timeout. 4:45 to go. King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee.
If you've never visited McAllister before, I 100% suggest you do, because you're going to be treated like family and the food you receive is going to be top notch. I just love being able to sit down with the guests and chit chat with them about anything. We care about them as a guest and also as a friend at the same time.
This is Conference Carolinas.
Welcome back, King University basketball, presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee. It'll be Warrior basketball when when Southern Wesleyan is ready. So you break the huddle. Yeah. Here we go, 4:45 left to go in period number 3. Tornado, just like they did last night, they're sticking with the press no matter what the score is. They get it down to Silmer. We're going to say that's a foul on the entry pass. I believe they'll get Hartville on that. Second foul on Caroline. Hartville, the transfer from Carson Newman University, playing well so far this season. The drive to the basket, might have got away with an extra stop. Shot no good, gets it on rebound. That putback is good. Got a nice bounce. Essence Sims for 2. Golden into the corner. Back to her. Nope. There's a 2-pointer from Golden, no good. Nicely timed by Desiree Bates. She gets a hand on it out of bounds. Will be Warrior basketball. It's Trinity Lee and Brianna Dunbar. Check back in for King. 20 seconds on the shot clock. There's a handoff 3-pointer. No good from Ellison. Hartville wide open under the basket, has it taken away momentarily. It'll be a foul on the floor. Diamond Ellison guilty of her second foul. Checking in for the Warriors. That is number 11, Haley Morrison. Hartville is fouled on the shot. That's on Morrison, who just checked in a moment ago, her second. And you can see here on the McAllister's Daily Instant Replay, some good sportsmanship there after the play too. First shot is good. Second shot, no good. There's a 3 going to be up and on the top of the backboard, and that'll kill the play. Shot no good from Lone. Samsel, Ford, and Fritz back in for King. Warriors in a zone defense this time. Lead to the basket. It looked like sure how that wasn't a foul, but no call. And now 4 Southern Wesleyan players are checking in. I see Hendricks stayed out there. We'll get the subs in just a moment. As Trinity with a easy two-pointer. Let's see, Barry, Lee, and Reese with Hendricks as well. Shot out of bounds. Knocked off one of the plexiglass dividers here on the scorer's table. 18 on the shot clock. Warriors get it in, no problem. Down to 5. They get it off in time. Shot no good though from Caroline Reese. Open player in the corner. That's Samsel for 3, no good. But Ford able to get the offensive rebound. They'll try it again. This time left side. Trinity Lee, no good. That one hit the top of the backboard, but they didn't whistle it dead. Offensive foul. Called on Southern Wesleyan. That one called on Haley Morrison, her 3rd. And Ford will check out, Harville back in for King.
Come on, get it back here, 11. Come on, 11.
See Coach Thompson having a word with Julie there, some instruction. Carolina attacks the basket, shot rejected. There's a well-timed play there by Reese to prevent the shot. That ball was going out of bounds, and Trinity actually should have let it go, but you just make the instinctive play go for it. It'll give it back to the Warriors with 14 on the shot clock. Down to 6. About to rush another shot. Nope, they pass it again. They get the shot off, and air ball, shot clock violation. Less than a minute to go. Tornado. Kiki was 17 now, leading all scorers. Good movement there. Got a couple open players. Extra pass over and off the backboard, no good, but the putback is good. Right place at the right time for Haley Morrison as that three-pointer hit nothing but glass. Able to put it in for her first basket. King will hold for the last possession. Fritz all alone on the right side. They don't see her. Trinity for 3, no. And up and over the backboard, 0.8 left. And Southern Wesleyan will be able to toss it in. That's about it before the end of the 3rd. All right, guys, a 22-point lead. We'll take a break, head to the 4th period. This is King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee.
King University, presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee, is brought to you by McAllister's. Great food brings us together.
We discovered McAllister's way back when my husband and I were still dating. It's so nice to be able to just hop on the app, order our favorites, enjoy our McAllister's at home. It's awesome. Especially to working parents with 2 young kids. It is so fresh and it feels okay feeding it to my children. weekly.
The places we call work and home are starting to look more and more alike. When you could live and work anywhere, why not make it somewhere extraordinary? Where the air is fresher, your paycheck goes further, and at up to 10 gigabits per second, the internet is some of the fastest in the country. Whether you need to be connected or get reconnected, Bristol is ready. Start your next chapter at bristolisready.com.
Welcome back, everybody. King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee. Both teams struggle a bit in that third period. King outscores Southern Wesleyan 17-9, but shooting-wise, both teams under 30% in that period. So probably wanted to forget about that one. Tornado looked to close this one out and sweep the Warriors in this little two-game set. Back out to Fritz for three. Riley knocks that one down. She's got 17 points. No, I don't know if they got the scoring right. I'm looking at something on my computer. It's different than what's on the scoreboard. We'll have to get that sorted out. Shot no good by Hendricks. Hits the bottom of the backboard, nothing else. Golden will push. Over to Fritz for three. Yes. Big time shot there. According to the scoreboard, that's Riley with 20 points now. They'll call a foul on the Tornado. As see on the McAllister's Daily instant replay, lost control of the ball, and Allie says, okay. That's her second foul. Three-pointer is up and no good by Lone. Last touch Tornado. Be a fresh shot clock for the Warriors. Pull-up jumper just grazes the rim from Ellison, but offensive board from Somer, and they lose it. Tornado with the steal. Golden with the baseline drive and the basket. Timeout called by the Warrior bench at the 32nd timeout. So we'll stay here with them. 2 timeouts left for Southern Wesleyan, 3 for the Tornado should they need them. Coach John Davis didn't like what he had seen so far here in the fourth period. As King opens up with an 8-0 run to start the period. Mostly led by the efforts of Riley Fritz. She's got 20 points now. We'll see how that holds up here. Hopefully we can talk to Coach Thompson after this contest to see how he feels. We didn't get a chance to talk with him last night, had some technical difficulties, so it'll be interesting to see his take after these last 2 games and moving forward with this team. Mentioned it in the first half upcoming. The next game for the women is going to be at Erskine on Tuesday. We'll be back here on Thursday at 6 o'clock. Just the ladies playing. They'll get Converse University and then Lee's McRae next up on the schedule. After that, that is on Tuesday the 28th here in Bristol. So It's going to be a condensed, short season. We'll get through it all together. It'll be a lot of fun. Warriors with the basketball, the entire court to go. Sommer pushes it up across the line. Tried to feed it down to Hendricks, and last touch Warriors. Tornado with their starters in at the moment. That could change here pretty soon. Get some young players some PT, just like last night. Ford calling Ford on the block. Don't get it over to Golden for three. Nothing but nylon. Allie gets into double figures with 11 points now. There's a nice trap. Can they get it? No, they're stuck. Unable to get across in time. Backcourt violation. You can see the frustration starting to mount for this Warriors team. And I'm sure Coach doesn't realize and probably doesn't care because turnover gives it back to the Warriors. I'm going to say Riley is 1 point off of a career high, but she may not have much time left to score. Fresh five set to check in for King at the next dead ball. Well, they got a chance now. Shoot it, Riley. Oh, no. Yeah, she did. And barely grazes the rim out of bounds, and that will do it. Probably for her day, but a great effort. 20 points from Riley Fritz in this one. Career high 21. So in now for King. McKinney, and we can see number 15, that's Beth Clark. Desiree Bates. Number 5, Brianna Dunbar. And Maddie Denton, the current Tornado squad on the floor. 6:30 to go here in this contest. Not quite the offensive outburst that we saw last night, but a very solid performance. In the corner for three, yes. Jada McKinney makes that one count. She's got 9 points off the bench today. Foul's going to be called on Denton, her first. Bates with the steal, but going out of bounds, she just has to toss it back in and goes right back to the Warriors. Good job calling out that screen there, right to the basket. Underhand shot is no good by Sims. Back down the floor quickly, and there's a basket. Maddie Denton, the freshman, getting involved in the scoring. She already had one basket, make it two now. Loose ball, back out to perimeter. Three-pointer is good. Caroline Reese for three. There's a runner, no good off the glass from Dunbar. Schoenborn all the way, gets the bump and is fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot two. Let's see who. Let's get to that. It's number 3, Jada McKinney, with her second foul, team fourth. Sasha, the junior from Burleson, Texas, shooting 2. First one is good. Second shot's good. Let's see, Amy Somar coming in. And shaking out Lanisha Lee. A little slow to come off the floor. She looked to be in a little bit of pain. Back out for 3. That one's no good by Clark. And off to the races. Reese can't catch up with that pass. A little too ambitious. In the corner, 3-pointer up. A little short on that offering from McKinney. Last touch, Tornado. So Southern Wesleyan, either 1 point or right at their output from last night. That shot rolls around no good for Morrison. I thought for sure they were going to call a carry on that one up over the head. That 3-pointer well off from Dunbar. See a foul's on the floor after the offensive board by Clark. Foul's called on Reese, her first. That pass knocked out of bounds. Last touch, Warriors. Double team on Denton, and there's going to be a foul on the reach in. Fouls on Schoenborn, her first. There you can see right there on the McAllister's Daily Instant Replay, they're calling a foul. I think they were anticipating a jump ball call. A foul after the shot. And the offering up by Maddie Denton. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Reese, her second. First foul shot, no good. Second shot short. Oh, a 2 at the line, or from Denton. Quickly down the floor, there'll be a foul on this end. Fouls on Brianna Dunbar. That's her first. And team's 5th, so he's shooting 2 the rest of the way. Rolls around and out, no good. That shot's good. Bates on the baseline. Around to the other corner for 3. Yes. 3-pointer is good. Jada McKinney. We're going to get a foul as well. And that foul called on Haley Morrison, her 4th. Away from the basketball, obviously. And it will give it back to the Tornado. So we saw that earlier. And then we see it again. It's not something you see very often at all. Substitution now for Southern Wesleyan. Treasure Loan back in. King 2 inbound under their own basket. Bates right to the basket. No good on the layup attempt. Full timeout called by the Southern Wesleyan bench. We'll take it with them. This is King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee.
You're watching a live streaming event on MastersTVNetwork.com. MTN has been a television staple for nearly 30 years, producing series on Motor Trend, CBS Sports, ESPN, and many more. And now our team of network TV veterans can bring your event to life. Corporate events or meetings, competitions, sports. If you can dream it, we can stream it. Just email Holly at MastersTV.com to live stream your event to the world. Sometimes to get the job done, you have to get down low and go under. Easy to do with the Magic Creeper. Nothing's easier and more efficient than the patented Magic Creeper. Maneuver easily over any surface with limited wear and tear. Small objects are no obstacle. All with zero ground clearance and giving you 4 to 5 feet of travel. And with no weight limit, it can help move heavy objects. Visit MagicCreeper.com to get exclusive pricing and free shipping.
King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee. Looking in on the Warrior timeout. 3:01 left to go in this contest. Pretty much all decided, just the final score left to be decided. Right here in front of us at the scores table. Amy Somer to inbound. Pass is out of bounds. It could have been a dangerous play there. Haley Morrison going after that one. There's a brick wall. She's okay. Turnover will give it back to King. Down to Denton on the block. She goes up with the right hand, and it's good. Shot quickly up, no good by Brooke Hendricks. We're going to get a blocking call this time. Yep. That was on Treasure Loan. Her third. You see here on the McAllister's Daily Instant Replay. Unable to get set before Brianna Dunbar went past her. First shot up and good for Dunbar. Second shot as well for the freshman. 5 points for her, matching her number. Nearly loses the handle on that one from Lone. That three up and a little too strong. Long rebound by Somer. That shot no good. Long rebound comes to Dunbar. 2-on-2 over to an open Desiree Bates for the basket. Loose ball, tied up jump ball. And they'll stay down on this end. Such an arrow favors Warriors. Not nearly knocked away. That one is stolen away. Dunbar on the fast break, and she is fouled. See here on the McAllister's Daily Instant Replay, hard foul on the fast break. The foul on Sims, her fourth. First shot, no good. Second shot is good. One minute left in play here from Bristol. King looking to complete the two-game sweep. That shot no good by Reese. Loose ball eventually. McKinney controls it. In the corner, that shot's good. Beth Clark getting in on the scoring. Offensive foul called on Amy Somer. The waning seconds of this one, so shot clock will be turned off. And King will dribble this one out. The Tornado, 2 big nights of scoring, and actually in this game outscore in one game alone what Southern Wesleyan was able to score in both games. That is quite impressive, to say the least. Tornado will improve to 3-1 in the season. They are now 2-1 in Conference Carolinas play. Southern Wesleyan will fall to 1-4 overall and in conference. Impressive win both nights for the Tornado, and we'll see if we have a moment to talk with Coach Thompson after this one. If he'll come and talk with us, we shall see. Tornado on the road for their next contest, then back here in a few days, back on Thursday for that game against Converse at 6 o'clock, just the women playing that night. King with a great shooting day overall, 46% from the field, 28% for Southern Wesleyan. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You got a minute? Get your own mic today.
Right, cool. Is it on?
It is on. Good. So just speak about, I mean, obviously it's a different season, different schedule, playing the same team twice in 2 nights. How did you feel last night and then tonight as well, or today as well, the overall performance?
Well, last night I was happy with what we did, you know. I mean, some things that we've been asking them to do, little details. We got a lot of juniors and seniors, and just really about making the jump to being a better team than we've been the last 2 years. We've been good, but we want to be back at the top. So so they were able to make that jump last night and do some of those things. Today, the first half, I would say we weren't as good at a lot of those things. We didn't take care of the ball as well. Our defense wasn't as good, but I think in the second half, we did a better job at both of those things.
Absolutely. You mentioned the juniors and seniors. In a short season, you mentioned to me there's only a handful of weeks of practice. Do you think that's playing a big difference, having that experience coming back right away?
Well, it obviously does help, but you know, being off for a month and a half, it was hard, you know, and we're still working back into shape. We played a lot of people the last 2 nights, and we needed to. We wouldn't have been able to do that without playing a lot of people, and we played a lot of young people tonight too. So as much as we've got you know, a good amount of upperclassmen is those young kids are having to come in and play minutes. So.
Good job. I saw you do the 5 in, 5 out. You've done that a little bit in the years. This was the first time we've seen it. Was that because you played last night? You needed a lot of fresh legs this game?
Well, we started off where we wanted to try that, and I wasn't crazy about it in the first half, so we went away from it, and you know, we got back to it a little bit in the second half, but you know, the game will dictate those things. We'll see how it goes. It could change game to game.
Great game today. You go on the road for one, then we'll see you back here on Thursday for another big game.
Yep.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back with the men's contest in 27.5. This is King University basketball presented by the city of Bristol, Tennessee.